I love you with my heart, with my soul, with every fiber of my entire being. How are you feeling right now, beautiful soul? So I want this video to be a reminder, to remind you, the most important human being on planet Earth and the most important soul in the entire multiverse, how beautifully, magnificently, extraordinarily phenomenal you truly are, how shocking it is, the potential that resides inside of you, this physical being, this thing, this body that we're inside of is phenomenal. It is truly, truly amazing. The stuff that we can do with this interface is breathtaking. You know, we have DNA, okay? And DNA is like computer code. And if you get the DNA from one cell and you stick it together, it's around 6 feet long. If you get the DNA from every single cell and stick all of that together, it's 93,000 kilometers from here to the sun. You can get that DNA to go from here to the sun and back 63 times. Now that is pretty awesome, okay? You can get 35,000 hours of high definition video downloaded into your DNA, into the computer code. That's 35,000 terabytes of data. You got 45,000 miles of electrical wiring in your body, your nervous system. All of this stuff stores information, biophotons. Your human body emits 10,000 times more light per cubic centimeter than the surface of the sun. Do you realize how breathtaking this is? Man, there's so much potential inside of you, inside of me, inside of all of us. We are superhumans in the making. We have superhuman potential. And yet, we let some men and women in suits that control governments tell us what to do, when all of this potential is inside of us. It blows my mind. It really does. I find it so hard to fathom when we can pretty much do anything we want. You know, we can see into other worlds. We can see beyond this material space that we live and play this game of life in. There is mathematics everywhere. We can communicate telepathically. We can influence the building blocks of the quantum field, which is the physical world, the mathematics, in real time to create healing at distance, healing in the same space, to manifest our dreams. We can create change instantaneously with our thoughts, with our emotions. We're like an instrument, okay? And harmonics, lights, sound, vibration, it's what we are at the core of our being. And when we tap into the right frequencies, we can alter things, and it doesn't take time. Why would you let anyone tell you what to do? The only course of action that we should be taking is the course of action that helps us unlock more of this potential. And the only course of action that you should take, and the only path that you should truly follow, and ultimately the only path that will lead you into this cavern of mystery to unlock these abilities, is in here, in your heart, okay? This labyrinth of wisdom, this labyrinth of infinite potential. You've got to be prepared to take a deep dive into your own consciousness to unlock this magic. And whilst the whole world is focused externally, trying to accumulate material things, you as a superhuman in the making realize with your real eye that's only going to lead to chaos and mayhem, that's going to lead to pain and misery. Ultimately, in the short term, diving into here, you might experience some temporary pain and some temporary misery, but that is just the road that isn't well traveled by most human beings, but it's the road that's traveled by every single human being that goes on this journey of self-discovery. And the pain is actually like earth for flowers and trees and plants. They have to be rooted into the darkness and the heaviness of the earth, because that's what nurtures the roots and the seeds, and everything grows out from that. When you go through your dark night of the soul, when you go through your healing, when you dive into your traumas from childhood and any past or future lives, you're growing like the caterpillar going into the chrysalis, wrapped up nice and tight, sitting in the darkness. You don't know how long you're going to be there for, but what you do know is that you're going to come out the other side at some point in time and space, and you're going to fly. This beautiful, magical, colorful, light-infused, geometrical being that carries waves of wisdom and a great big open heart that has the power to change and influence time, space, matter. You're amazing, beautiful soul. Truly, truly phenomenal. Make sure you're meditating. Make sure you're doing your cold showers. Make sure you're doing your breath work, your exercise, eating clean, your time-restricted eating, fasting, drinking your own urine, doing your headstands, doing all of these things that are going to turn you into a superhuman, activate that tiny little stargate in the center of your brain and back slightly your pineal glands, and link it into your spiritual endocrine system to amplify your substantia nigra and your medulla oblongata and this beautiful, powerful, magical heart, to bring all of this into coherence. All of this stuff is free. It doesn't cost you a penny, a dime, a dollar, a euro. It just takes a little bit of discipline, baby. A little bit of discipline, a little bit of structure. And within that discipline and within that structure, you will find freedom. Which is contrary to popular belief, because most people think that when you're structured and you're disciplined, you lose your freedom. But nothing could be further from the truth. Wherever you are on this magical planet, beautiful soul, go out into the world and love your sisters and your brothers. Love them fiercely and ferociously. Hug them tightly and never, ever, ever be the first to let go. That's the golden rule of hugging. You know that. Remember to check out our website, starmagichealing.com. We have some of the best ascension tools on the planet. And you can go and get access to all of our tools for free for 7 days right now. Get over to starmagichealing.com. Go and shine that light. Live your truth. Speak your wisdom. And be all that you can be. And blaze that trail for your fellow sisters and brothers to walk next to you down. And I'll see you again real soon, beautiful soul. One love, one heart, one human family. Peace out, beautiful soul. Learn to meditate anywhere, anytime, in the busiest of places. Download the app for free. Feel happier. Let stress fall away from your life. Make joy your natural default states and change your world. Start your journey with us today.